We're joined now by Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Chairperson and MD of Biocon Limited. Thanks very much, Ms. Shaw, for being with us. Welcome to this program, this show. Now, corporate India has stepped up like never before to help on so many issues related to this pandemic, but it just seems to me that so much more can be done. That at a time like this, no matter how much distress they may be in, the economy may be in, there is so much more that we can expect from corporates. Would you encourage them to come out and to help, in this case, migrants?
I think, corporate India would love to do whatever they can to help the migrant workers. And I think the best way to really help the migrant workers is to create economic activity to which migrant workers can actually start getting a livelihood, because I think that is the biggest service we can do. Whether we create jobs in rural India, whether we create and revive and get back jobs in urban India, I think we need to engage them. We need to provide them a livelihood, because that's what is really the biggest service for them. And I think, whatever it takes, someone has to come up with what it will take to employ them or give them employment. So as far as urban employment is concerned, the economy has to get back into normalcy. And I think I'm very, there again, I think what we really need to focus on is how safely can we open up. And that's why I think that if we can focus on test, trace, and quarantine and keep the environment safe, economic activity will come back fast. And that in itself will have a cascading effect on getting the migrants back in terms of their livelihoods and employment.
Right. In fact, spot on. I mean, it has to be very systematic. It was really good to hear the Minister Jena planning ahead and thinking about this, because Orissa and Bengal have been so good at handling natural disasters, but this has been a major area where we need to have done better. And it's been wonderful to see how active you are being in helping in this crisis. And I must say, I have to ask you the question everybody wants to ask. We know your company is collaborating to come up with a vaccine. Hopefully there'll be a success soon, but how soon? I know it's a long process. We've studied it in detail, and you can't take shortcuts. We have to be certain that it's safe. But when do you just estimate we will have a vaccine, and how do we get it to the poorest and not just the privileged classes?
So Pranay, I have to be very honest. I think we should be realistic. I don't think we can get a safe vaccine for at least a year. Because even if you get a vaccine by the end of this year, we don't have enough safety data to show is it protecting us for a long duration or not. We don't want a vaccine with which you can get infected soon. So I think we need to be a bit realistic. I am much more optimistic on getting the treatment sorted out so that we really save lives, so that we don't have such high mortality rates. And I think once we can actually find that people don't die of the disease, then I think the fear psychosis can be removed out of the whole pandemic. And I think we will be in a much safer place. And I personally believe you've got to have an approach that tests people so that you can almost create these immunity passes that we keep talking about. Right. And if you have an immunity pass, then, and you have to obviously frequently test yourself every month or every 2 months, I think once you start understanding how you're controlling the disease, how the numbers are coming down, how you are getting more, immunity passes which show that lots of people are negative, I think you can start building safety in that sense. But if you're just going to be on tenterhooks for the vaccine, I think that's not a good way to approach this managed.
What about the treatment? Any particular treatment you have more hope for?
See, Pranay, you must look at the disease as a continuum. There is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of the disease. Phase 1 is mild. It should be treated in a certain way. There are a number of medications which you can give at that early stage before it gets into a severe stage. That has a number of things, including hydroxychloroquine And even remdesivir is best used at that early stage before you start getting onto oxygen. The moment you get onto oxygen, you can use biologics like, IL-6 antibodies, like CD6 antibodies, which we are, trialing right now. Those actually help a lot in recovering and rescuing these patients. And if you also have patients who are on a ventilator, then you can try a combination of biologics and plasma therapy. Plasma therapy can be used at any stage. But I'm just saying that these are the kind of continuum of care that we need to come up with so that we don't see, or we see very few people succumbing. Once you get to that level, I think people should be very, very safe and confident.
All right. Well, that's an important message, that we need to be realistic in terms of our expectations on the vaccine. A year or so for it to be proven to work, and something that's available to large numbers.
Safe.
Yeah.
Proven to be safe.
Proven to be safe. Fair enough.
It will show that it works even by the end of this year. But I would wait for it to be proven to be safe with no nasty side effects.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us. Thanks so much indeed.